Today I am coming with a new video. So basically, in my last four or not for last all of my videos related to the programming, especially on Java side. So today I am going to try to explain some of the concept that using in the network, not in networking world, in application web application world. So we are familiar with the JWT token. Some of them are familiar with how it will work, but I am trying to explain how it will work on this video. So here, if I am taking this one, what I am going to do on this video is like I will explain what is JWT token, then I will explain when we use JWT token and JWT token structure and how JWT token works. So basically I'm focusing more on authentication things. So JWT token we can use for two purposes. One is authorization, another one is information exchanges. So we will only discuss about authorization. Probably we will only discuss about the authorization. So what is JSON Web Token? That's exactly the JWT token, JSON Web Token. So JSON Web Token is a proposed internet standard for creating data with optional signature and optional encryption, whose payload hold JSON data set some numbers of plain. Either using a private secret, the tokens are signed using either a private secret or public private key. So what's the exact purpose of JWT token? So after we are after we are identifying a user, I mean a user providing username and password, right? Then what he is going to do is like he will send his username and password to the server, and server identify the user, and after that server actually creating the JWT token, and it will sign using its own key actually, and provide sending back to the uh, web browser where the information earlier sent, like username and password. So the client web browser will get that, and after getting that one, for the further request, the client web browser or the website usually send that JWT token, and the server will verify whether the token is okay or not. So how the things will work? It's very simple. User signing using the user ID password, user authenticates JWT created and returned to user. User passed the JWT token and making API call, application verify and process API call. So it's a very simple process. So uh, basically we have two servers, one is authentication, one is application server. So we don't need to go back to the application server to verify. This server also the authentication server to verify, application server also can verify this, right? So that's the advantage for um, JWT token. So it's a self-signed token. So uh, that's the advantage for that. Okay, so the other thing that I'm going to discuss, not discuss, that I am going to discuss in this video is like, so we actually discuss about what what is JWT token. So it's a self-contained way of securely transmitting information between parties. This information can be verified and trusted because it's digitally signed. So the signing is the integral part. JWT can be signed using a secret or public private key pair using RFC or ACDs. Yes. So usually we will use this one, I mean using a secret. Okay, so here I am going to, when we use JWT token, so two purposes: authorization and information exchange. So public key, private key, where we can exchange the information also. So authorization is the main thing for JWT token. And the third one, what is the JWT token structure? So if I will show, if I am showing that Wikipedia page, you guys can understand it very easily. So for a JWT token, it will have these structures: header, payload, and signature. So header identify the algorithm we are using, whether it's a HS256 or something, and the payload actually contains some information about the client actually. So whether he is a admin or user, and there should be an ID or something like that. So IIT or 10 client contains set of claims. So standard way commonly include in token. Custom claims are usually also included. Okay, so we can pass anything, whether user ID or something like that. Yeah, this is like a user ID. I am not sure. Then signature. Signature securely validate the token. The signature is going to be calculated by encoding the header and payload using base 64. Okay, so that's the structure of a JWT JWT. Then whenever we are sending into the server, we usually sending this is when we are trying to get the access token. We will get this one and expires in, and whenever we are sending back to the server, we will use authorization bearer token and the token itself. So what are the fields we can include in this one? So we can include issuer, subject, and also the audience, expiration time. Some of the fields are, I guess, the optional, but some of the fields are standard also. Issued at, okay, so this is a time actually. Issued at, it's not an ID or something. So basically, subject, identify the subject of the JWT, and key ID. Yeah, some of the information is here. So that's exactly how JWT token structure will be. And the next thing what we are going to do is, so these three things we already discussed. Header include what is the algorithm, payload include the custom fields, and signature, it's a signed things after we are adding these three things. So how signature will work? We can securely validate the signature calculated by encoding the header and payload using base 64. So that's the way we are actually, there should be a secret also. Okay, so based on this one we will make the signature. So that's the exact structure of JWT token. So next thing what we are going to, how JWT token works, that's already I discussed. So the customer send, get back the token, then it will send for a information, and the application server will validate that. Okay, that's also be completed. And the next thing, the fifth one, I guess I already discussed everything. Yeah, so that's all about JWT token. I will, next video I will discuss some other topic. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.